Group Station.
J-Bo!
Hey, there she is. Mwah. So the reservations are all set for Cape Cod next weekend.
Oh, great. I can hardly wait.
Me too, me too. We still on for lunch?
Sure.
Cool.
Mwah.
See you later. Ooh, Louise, Cape Cod. Sounds pretty romantic.
Well, that's what I'm counting on.
Louise, are you sure you're not rushing into this?
What's it to you?
Well, I just don't think you should hurry into anything. I think you should wait until the time is right. And I think the right time would probably be, say, 2 months and 3 days.
Oh, my God! There's an office pool of when Jay and I are going to sleep together? That's disgusting! Put me down for $20 next weekend.
Louise, you can't bet on your own performance.
I have to perform, too? Oh, no. I didn't prepare anything.
This city is exciting. Dangerous.
Troubled?
That woman's not wearing underwear.
Is that all you can think about? Food and sex?
Yes. Please, focus. Look out! Hey, it's Jack. No time for small talk. We're late.
Hetty, hold the elevator.
Hetty.
I think Louise is so sweet.
I think this woman is wearing underwear.
I think there's too many people in this elevator.
And I think you are all idiots. It's gonna work.
Cross it.
Susie! Hi. Mom said you weren't coming in until tonight.
Well, I caught an earlier flight.
Oh, great. Look, I got everything planned. We're going to have dinner tonight, and this weekend we're going to get you an apartment, and then Monday morning you can start looking for a job. Have you thought about what you want to do yet?
Yes, I want to be a writer, like you.
Well, isn't that wonderful? Our sister wants to follow in our footsteps.
You've always resented her, haven't you?
Well, for good reason. Do you remember our refrigerator at home?
Yes.
Look, Susie.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's one of ours.
Right. A picture we did of Susie.
Hey, there's nothing in this refrigerator but baby food and beer. Grandma's here.
So, you want to be a writer like me, huh?
Well, actually, I was hoping more like Jay. I was kind of hoping to make a living at it.
It's so great seeing you.
Maybe you could look at some of my work, see what you think.
Well,
Speaking of Jay, is he around?
Oh, dear. Remember what happened last time Jay and Susie got together?
I certainly do. It went something like this.
Say, Jay, you are one sizzling piece of man flesh. I suggest we go back to your place and have wild, sweaty sex. How say you?
cool. Then. Susie, there's something you should know about Jay. You see, he and Louise...
Jay!
I'm not the father.
Jay!
What? Susie! Hey! I'm not the father.
Oh, knock it off.
Hey!
Hi, how are you?
Hey, everyone, it's Louise! Louise, hey, Susie, this is Louise. You remember her, my girlfriend now. And this is my old friend Herman's sister, Susie.
Yes, we've met. As I recall, you came a couple of years ago when you were thinking of leaving college, and if I'm not mistaken, you and Herman had a bit of a brother-sister spat, but you patched things up, and actually you had kind of an affair with Jay, kind of a torrid affair. Kind of a torrid affair he couldn't stop talking about for the next 6 months. How nice to see you.
So it's my third day in Paris, and this guy offers me $40 for my jeans. But it turns out he just wants to watch me take them off.
You see, there's my mistake. When I was in Paris, I was only offering girls $20 for their pants.
Stop it! Stop it! Oh, isn't this fun? So, tell me, Susie, when you say you're moving to New York, what are we talking here? The northern part of the state? Buffalo, maybe?
No, actually right here in Manhattan.
Well, that's some good news, isn't it? Listen, I really gotta get back to work. You want to walk me back?
No, I'm gonna finish my coffee.
Okay. Stay all day, stay all night, have dinner, close the place down, turn the lights out when you leave.
Hey, Louise.
Sure, rub it in.
Hey.
Hey, did you read my stuff?
Yeah.
And?
Well, I'm sure there are plenty of psych students who'd pay good money for a solid C paper.
This is all a big joke to you, isn't it?
No. A big joke to me is when Mo files Curly's head and sawdust comes out.
Sawdust.
But as far as your writing is concerned, I'm afraid you have a lot of work to do.
This isn't about my writing sample. You have always resented me. Now you resent my trying to be a writer.
Well, that's very insightful for someone who got a C in Psych 101.
Oh, thanks, Herman.
Hi, neighbor.
Howdy.
Hetty, listen, I need to speak to you. Look, ever since Herman's sister came to town, she's been all over Jay.
Really? Is he still interested in her?
He's sniffing round her like a dachshund.
Oh, Louise, this changes everything.
Do you think so?
Oh, yeah, I gotta start a new pool when Jay and Susie are gonna do it.
Hetty, what am I supposed to do?
Well, you should be happy. You're allowed to bet on this one.
Thanks, Hetty.
Hi, Herman.
Susie.
Look, I'm sorry I blew up for you yesterday.
No, it was my fault.
Anyway, you were absolutely right about the psych paper. It wasn't at all appropriate for a magazine. So I stayed up all night and I wrote this article.
No kidding. Well, I'll take a look at it when I get a chance.
Herman, I read your writing sample for Sidewalk magazine. I enjoyed it immensely. All the facts are correct.
Thank you.
You realize, of course, that if you get this job, you'll be working for Simon Jaffe.
Yeah, I heard he's a nasty guy.
Nasty? I've seen him make a grown man cry.
Really? How'd he do that?
He said some real mean things about researchers, then he started in on my bow tie, the lousy bastard.
What's this about a job at Sidewalk?
Well, they're taking submissions for a staff writer.
Really? Well, maybe you could submit my sample, too.
Well, let me read it real quick.
You know what? This is pretty good.
You see what Susie's doing, don't you? She's trying to steal something we want.
That's true, and it raises the obvious question, who the hell are you?
My car? Jealousy? Relationships ruined, families destroyed, sibling rivalry. My specialty.
Licensed and bonded?
I am?
Listen, pal. We happen to love our sister, and we've never been jealous of her.
Oh, yeah? What about Christmas '82? She got a stereo, we got black socks. And then the next year, she got a new bike, and we got corrective shoes. And the year after that, she got a pony. Hey, what did we get that year? We got beat up a lot in gym for wearing those dorky shoes.
Look, she's not trying to steal anything, and as a good brother, we're going to help her find a job.
Sure. I'll give him your sample. I'll drop it off with mine.
Thanks, Herman. I really appreciate it.
So what was that about? What'd she say? What'd she want? Did she ask about me? Did she ask about Jay? Did she ask about Bracken? Wait a minute. Why would she ask about Bracken? Forget about Bracken. Did she ask about her and Jay? Did she ask about me and Jay or Jay and I three? Don't answer that. I can't bear to hear the truth. Okay, Jay, I gotta know. What's going on between you and Herman's sister?
Nothing.
Don't give me that nothing. I saw you hitting on her yesterday.
Louise, Susie is the past. She's old news, I swear.
Really?
Absolutely. Louise, don't you know that when I started going out with you, I lost all interest in women?
You should have quit while you were ahead.
You know what I mean. And I was not hitting on Susie. I was being polite to Susie. You want to know how I hit on a woman? I'll show you how Jay Nichols hits on a woman. Whoa, God, I'm sorry. Let me get that. God, you smell incredible. What is that perfume?
You like it? It's tea rose.
Reminds me when my old dog died.
I smell like a dog?
No. When my dog passed away one spring, we buried him in the woods in his favorite clearing. Yeah. The grass was all dewy and the flowers were in bloom. It was really beautiful. Like you.
So, when you spilled water on me at the Christmas party last year, you were hitting on me?
No, actually that night I was hitting the bourbon. And the gin and the eggnog and the champagne. I was running to the bathroom and I tripped on the carpet. I knocked over your glass.
Well, that's romantic, too.
You know, this technique I just showed you, this is top secret guy stuff. If we ever broke up, I'd have to kill you.
Well, then, I guess we should never break up.
Great news, guys. I am a finalist for the staff job at Sidewalks Magazine.
And the great news is?
I'm going to buy you guys champagne and dinner.
Whoa, that is good news. Congratulations, really.
I'll be back in a minute with the bubbly.
Okay. Suddenly he's Mr. Howell.
So listen, Jay, since my perfume reminds you of flowers in springtime, I think maybe we should go back to my apartment and pluck a few.
Are you thinking what I think you're thinking?
Look, Jay, I don't want to wait for Cape Cod. I love you, and you said you love me, so I think we should go back to my apartment right now.
Now is not really good for me. Well, I'm busy. I got fries coming. Herm's a finalist. It's a scheduling thing.
What are you talking about?
You know, I should probably go. I got a ton of work here. I got a headache, and I got dry cleaning. I gotta pick it up.
Okay, where did Jay go?
He said he doesn't feel much like celebrating, and frankly, neither do I.
I'm a finalist.
Hi, Herman. I got your message. What's the big news?
I am a finalist for the writing job.
Really? Mm-hmm. Congratulations. Well, thanks anyways for submitting my sample. It's very unselfish of you.
We forgot to hand in Susie's writing sample.
So what? She had less of a chance than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest.
How could we have forgotten?
Maybe I can clear things up. I made you forget, so our scheming sister, who always gets everything, wouldn't get the job we deserve. Cheers!
To my big brother, who would do anything for me.
Cheers.
Since your sister got to town, Jay's been acting really weird. Does he still have a thing for her?
I don't think so. I think he's committed to you.
Then why, when I invited him back to my apartment to, you know, he said he had to pick up his dry cleaning?
Well, you know, if you leave your stuff there more than 30 days, they throw it out.
Herman.
Louise, it's not like you try and seduce a guy every day. Maybe your signals aren't that clear.
Not that clear? I invited him back to my apartment to pluck my flowers. So, Herman, what do you think his problem is?
Well, I don't know, Louise. I'm sorry, but I've got my own problems with Susie right now.
Hetty, listen, I really need to talk to you again.
Louise, do you think you're the only one with problems? What about my problems? I got a lot of money tied up in these pools. Jay hasn't slept with you. He hasn't slept with Susie. If he doesn't sleep with someone soon, I'm going belly up, which I admit for me is a departure, but we're not talking about my sex life. We're talking about yours.
Hey, Herman. Dropping off applications in the building. I thought I'd stop by and say hi.
I'm glad you did. I have something to tell you. I feel awful about this, but I forgot to submit your writing sample.
I see.
I don't know how I could have forgotten it.
Oh, you are some piece of work. Why don't you just admit you did not forget to submit my writing? You were scared I'd get the job.
Susie, you didn't have a chance of getting that job. I mean, the sample was a good first effort, but it was also very unpolished.
Well, why don't we see what Mr. Jaffe thinks? I'm going to take this up to him right now and get a real professional's opinion.
Susie is this close to almost trashing our career. And if our career stiffs, so does our social life. That means no more food, no more babes, and eventually we'll grow old and tired and bitter with no one to love. Now, are we just gonna stand idly by and let that happen? Or are we gonna go up there, bonded and determined, and stop Susie? What do you say, troops? Are you with me?
Susie, I'm your worst nightmare.
Go ahead, Susie. Make my day.
Hasta la vista, sister baby.
The calla lilies are in bloom again. I thought we were doing lines from our favorite movie.
What are you, a wingnut? Come on, troops, let's move it out.
He's reading my article.
Stop the running in place. We're too late. What do we do now?
Plan B, we sabotage her.
Run, Toto, run!
You really don't get this, do you?
Mr. Jaffe, Herman Brooks, finalist. Look, I'm sorry for my sister, sir. It's very unprofessional of her to just barge in like this, and she has a lot to learn.
You just barged in here.
Yes, well, I am a finalist.
Well, young lady, I'm afraid you're not quite what we're looking for.
Well, Susie, too bad. Better luck next time. Can't win them all. Sorry for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Jaffe. We'll be leaving now.
Wait a minute. I would like some constructive comments, please.
Constructive comments? All right, here's some. Your writing is wretched and you have no talent. Save yourself a lot of heartache and me a lot of eye strain and move back to Indiana.
My God, it's one thing to reject her article, but he has no business ripping into her like that.
Yeah, now I don't feel so good.
Well, I told you. This is all because of you showing up.
Yeah, let's get him out of here.
Get rid of me, why?
The truth is, you show up here,
You can't handle the truth. You want me in this brain. You need me in this brain.
Oh, good, we're doing it again. I don't know nothing about birthing babies, Miss Scarlett.
Perhaps for throwing out the wrong guy.
All right, come on, time to go. There's only room for one obnoxious guy in this brain.
You'll be sorely missed.
Not me, you.
Oh, look, Jaffe, you have no right to talk to my sister that way. I mean, she was just looking for a little encouragement. She's obviously got talent, but maybe you're just too thick to see it. Hey, you know what? She wouldn't want to work for a son of a bitch like you anyway.
What about you?
Oh, I'm a professional. I can see past that. You know, it's probably one of the reasons I'm a finalist.
Not anymore.
Let's go, Susie.
You realize you just talked yourself out of a job there.
Yeah, well, maybe one day I'll learn to keep my big mouth shut.
Herman, I have to admit, when you first came up here, I thought you were trying to wreck my chances of getting that job.
Why would I do that?
Well, you're gonna think this is crazy, but I actually thought you were jealous of me.
That is crazy. Me jealous? Don't be ridiculous. Yeah, okay, maybe once when Mom and Dad bought you that stereo for Christmas in 1982. But look, we were kids. I'm over it now.
Well, how about when they bought me that car for graduation?
No, don't be... They bought you a car?
Yeah, there's a really cute one. Little cute porn jobber, had headers on it, class bags, dualies, even naked lady mud flaps.
We're not listening to you anymore.
I'll handle this.
You know, maybe I am a little jealous that they bought you a car, but you're my sister. You know, and I love you, and I'm a better writer than you are.
All right, Mr. Big Shot Writer. I bet you buy your little sister some lunch.
You got it.
Okay. Hi, Louise.
Always nice to see you, Susie. Mr. Bracken wants you back down in the office, Herman.
Look, Louise, I don't know what the problem is between you and Jay, but it has nothing to do with Susie. Look, take it from me. You've got to find that jealous part of yourself and kick it out the little door in your brain and blow it up with a hand grenade.
That sounds like some good advice. Now let me give you some advice. Seek professional help.
Maybe I'm not the guy you should be talking to about this. You should talk to Jay. Why don't you have him over for dinner and clear things up? And trust me, it'll work.
Who is it?
It's me, Jay. Hey, okay. Let's do it.
What?
Well, it's what you want, right? I'm ready to go. I know you're ready to go, so, let's go. Oh, good, there's food left. I'll probably be hungry afterwards.
Jay, you can't come in here 4 hours late and just say, let's do it.
Oh, well, I tried.
Jay, what the hell's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Then why are you avoiding going to bed with me? Because that's what you're doing, isn't it? Is something wrong with me?
Everything is wrong with you. Everything. You're kind. You're sensitive. You're funny. You're desirable.
I can change.
I've never gone out with a girl like you.
So you'd rather I was one of your usual bimbos?
Frankly, yes. Yes, I know how to have one-night stands, not relationships. I was kind of hoping you'd show me how to make this work.
You're counting on me to make this work?
Well, I'm out of my ballpark here, pal. The truth is, in this relationship, you're not the virgin. I am. Doesn't this whole thing scare you?
Actually, no. I mean, I know it should. It's weird. I've waited for this all my life, and I should be nervous. But I'm not. I love you. And that's how I know it's right. Sibling, I'm so sorry. Oh, what's that incredible cologne?
Actually, I had a pastrami sandwich for lunch and wiped my hands on my shirt.
It reminds me of my pet raccoon, Dave.
Really?
You love pastrami.
You're quite the smooth talker there, Louise. Guy could really fall for a girl like you.
Well, I think if we're going to fall, we ought to be closer to the bed.
Louise. Be gentle with me. You want to know how I hit on a woman? I'll show you how Jay Nichols hits on a woman. Can we go back? You want to know how I hit on a woman? I'll show you how Jay Nichols hits on a woman.
Okay.
You want to see how I hit on a woman? Let me show you how Jay Nichols hits on a woman. Ooh, oh, God.